Hello guys, welcome back again to our channel.
This is David.
And this is Gillian. And on today's videos, we will, as promised from the last video, we we mentioned that we were going to go in more of a detail how it happened, and how I was able to keep it a secret for so long and surprised her. This girl right here, right? It is impossible. When I said impossible to surprise her, right? Baby, nothing. Okay? It is.
You're the one that taught me to be an FBI. David is the chief of FBI.
Oh, true.
I just have to be alert.
You can never surprise me.
Yes, so how do you want to surprise me? You tell me how to be alert. So that's what's happening. I'm gradually becoming you.
Gradually?
Rapidly.
This was before my time even. Okay?
Anyways, before we get into all that, first of all, we want to say thank you guys so much for all the love, for all the congratulations, for everything. Like, it was so overwhelming. My phone was exploding with so much love, and David was jealous. Because David was like, why is everyone texting you? I'm like, you have no idea, because there's just
all the congratulations went to her. What about me?
I don't know. The people you have around you are not a lot compared to the people I have around me. I have a lot of family and friends, so it was just outpouring, and for some reason everybody was talking about you though. Everybody that was texting me was talking about, oh my god, David did it. So I'm like, I did. I was the one in the video. Can we talk about me? So
the people that I needed to congratulate me.
Take it down.
The people that I needed to the people that I needed to congratulate me, they all did it. So the ones that have not,
it's just you have a very small circle. Because you're always
extremely
very
small.
FBI-ish.
My circle is very small,
right.
So my circle is like on one hand.
Right.
Well, anyway, speaking of circle, everything started with the circle. It started with the circle. It had to be like try and errors, failures on top of failures. So anyway,
What's happening?
I have throw a bunch of I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Will you let me tell my story?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would throw like mini surprises just to get her reaction, and there has been a lot of surprises, like gift surprise, what I give her something at random, friends will surprise her, and all of those surprises.
There's just so much love around me. I'm blessed.
But the thing is, with all of those surprises and things like that, she's always a step ahead. It's either someone is snitching or I'm snitching on myself, right? You're
not snitching on yourself. You're just being too. You know how someone wants to surprise you and he's all over the place. I'm like, okay, FBI,
well, those are attitudes.
What's going on?
Those are attitudes that needed to
snooping. I'm like, okay,
question mark. True, and she started asking questions to all her friends and stuff like that. But those are data that needed to be collected. Right? Those are data that needed to be collected. So those are reactions that I'm looking for. Some of these stuff where I give too much out, right, is on purpose to know how much you can give and how much you cannot give, right?
You cannot give anything. If you give one with me, boom.
Right. I'm cannot.
Taking it and running with it like all the way to the end till I see what's happening.
So skipping to the main, all those small practices, is coming together, right? The main one,
preparation.
the prep, whatever, right? So we're jumping straight into down because the small surprises are nothing too big, but they're big enough. But but Valentine's Day is when I decided to put all of everything I have learned into small.
All but this, you know what happened with the Valentine's Day? Though?
I know what happened with the Valentine's Day. I was trying to control the
thing is, I didn't suspect you till we got to the location.
Exactly.
That's that. When we got to like the door, before I was like, oh, now it's all coming together.
That right there gave me a clue too. That was a good thing to know, because the whole entire day for Valentine's Day,
the gifts. I didn't suspect the whole location and
right. So the final test was Valentine's Day, and when it came down to Valentine's Day, I just put everything together, and then I surprised her on Valentine's Day. I can show you guys. We can leave a tiny clip for the Valentine's Day, and if you go to our TikTok, we will be posting that.
Oh yeah.
Also TikTok. On there. Because it's the perfect shit for TikTok videos.
Right.
So for Valentine's Day, I surprised her, but it wasn't until she got to the door that she figured it out, because the Valentine's Day, it was supposed to be like gift exchange, and she was expecting something more, because I never do anything small. And I like literally got a candy, a heart-shaped candy, one flower.
I was like, this is not David.
And that's it.
The gift was so... It was good, but that's not David. Like, David will give you at least 10 right. gifts.
And then I was excited about like something that I was building personally. I was designing and building something as a project for her. And then she snooped through her friend's phone trying to look for it, because her friend wanted...
I did not snoop. She was showing me pictures. And then she went through and I saw my name. I'm like, what's my name? What is that? But I didn't look. I actually planned to go through her phone and look, but I completely forgot. When I came back home, that's when...
But those are clues, though. Yeah. Those were clues. That was, wiggling in her head. So I know she was expecting something more, in a sense, but she wasn't seeing it on that day. And it was like morning all the way into the afternoon. Give her the candy and the flower. That was it. So if you guys want to know about that surprise, you can leave it down in the comment. I can try to put that video together, see, or just go on TikTok and check it out. One by one, part 1, part 2, all the way through. Moving forward to the proposal here, I completely decided to give up. I give up. I would like to talk in full detail of everything that happened for this proposal, but I'm gonna keep it short, right? So what happened is I had this whole idea, right, and I had to change it over and over to complement that time. So every time I keep changing it, every time I keep changing my ideas, due to like circumstances, right, of just like counting on others in a sense.
And
locations and things like that,
and the
right?
People that you wanted to be there,
right?
Yeah.
So the timing and everything. So I decided to just put everything.
Oh,
in
and
this,
by the way, I know a little bit about this story. That's why I'm able to say something.
Right.
Because people be like, "How do you join him?" He told me about it. Why is my shirt so big, guys? I'm into David's shirts this few days. So.
I know what you're doing.
Right.
I know what you're doing. But anyway, so I'm trying to get everybody together. Like, she is so much of a family person, and she wants for something like this. It's something she mentioned like a long time ago.
Edges.
Something that she mentioned a long time ago. About, and then I was trying to pull all that idea that she mentioned together. But the most I can do was her friends. Right? The most I can do was her friends. And trying to get the timing and everything right so that she doesn't suspect anything was also a challenge. So there was difficulty moving throughout this whole entire thing. So one thing I have decided on is to get her involved without her knowing.
Yeah.
Get her involved without her knowing. And that was the biggest thing, because as I mentioned before, right? Any clue at all brings her antenna up this much. Okay, so everything we did on that day, everywhere, like from the time all the way down to
the schedule of that day was I did the
she
schedule.
Came up with the schedule herself.
I think I should pick it up here.
Yes.
A lot of my friends were wondering, like, oh, how come you're all dressed up? How come you didn't know? How come? I'm like, okay, we already, right from January or from when me and David were talking about, oh, summer is coming. Maybe we should have like a friends trip. And this summer we've been home for too long. Let's have friends come over. I didn't know he brought up the idea. And I was like, oh, yeah. Because knowing me, I like friends, family. I like crowd. So I was like, that's a good idea. Let's do that in the summer. So we were already inviting our friends. That trip was already, I didn't know David had something behind it. So he made me agree to it. Well, he brought it up and I was fine with the idea without knowing that was what was going to happen. Okay, then now our friends are coming. He's like, babe, do you know that let's do photo shoot like we always do. We always do photo shoot, like David said. Like during the quarantine, it was so boring. Sometimes we just get up, go take pictures. Some of our friends and family that have visited us in the past know that when you come and visit us, we always go out for like photo shoot and stuff. So we go out. David's one is really nice. So we take like professional pictures, dress up, edit the pictures.
Which we'll be trying to post on social media, but
we never post today. We never post them. Like we have really, really good pictures that we took all of 2020 during the quarantine. We go to like, we pick our destination and everything. So I was like, oh, David was like, maybe we should do a photo shoot. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. And let's actually dress up, do a photo shoot and stuff. He's like, okay, where do we pick the location? We started looking for parks. We went to different parks. We went to the park. Guys, the park that you guys saw. I searched it up. David already knew about that park and he already went there and he knew it was so beautiful. So when he said look up parks, that was the one that caught my eye and we went there and it was so beautiful. I was obsessed. He's like, oh, let's look for location where we can take pictures. We saw like 3
so we
locations.
Drove there.
We drove there, right? Yeah. We drove there, looked around. We saw like 3 locations and I was able to make a decision on one, and it's a location that he proposed to me at. So all of that I was involved without knowing. We came back home. He's like, oh, let's pick outfits. Let's pick the dress. So we picked our outfit. We always like to match. So we picked, I was like, I have this red dress.
Right, but there's one part that you're jumping through. So in order for her friends to show up here without her knowing that it's going to be this after surprise, she had to know that her friends were coming here.
Yeah, that's a friend trip. That's a friend's trip now. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, I knew that was our trip that we've been planning since January. So I was like, oh, okay, nice. Because me and my friend, we've been talking about it for a long time, and then she started inviting other people.
She told her friends to tell her.
Like, people are just, I'm like, yes, David was getting nervous. I'm like, babe, it's just friends. Like, let's have nervous. Fun. Because he kept saying, so how many people are coming? How many? I'm like, David.
As if I didn't know. I invited all of these people.
I'm like, David. So I was so excited that a lot of people are coming. I did the whole schedule. I'm like, okay, Friday we're doing this, Saturday we're going to the beach. Like, I had everything written down, called my friends, and then I told them. I was the one that called and told my friend about the photo shoot. I'm like, what do you think about this? I just was like, oh yeah, and then they started calling.
But they already knew. They already knew before she even gone there. Yeah, they knew.
Of course they. See, I was the last person to know everything. In my mind, I was making up the whole schedule. So that's how the whole dressing up and having friends over came about, because a lot of people were wondering, like, how does David invite your friends and then you guys go? And it's normal for us, like, we always go out with friends and then we always take pictures. So that was one thing that I could not even suspect. And then that day when we got to the park, we went with our regular outfit, took pictures, jeans and shirts, and then we said, okay, let's change and just take like official pictures that we can have to, look back on this day. And then we dressed up and went there, and my feet was hurting.
And she had a whole attitude.
Of course I did.
The whole entire time. As soon as we got to the place, she was already mad.
Let me tell you guys what happened. We were going to take pictures. Now it makes sense. Well, after the proposal, it made sense. We go to take pictures. I was standing there. They're like, "Oh, Gillian, you and David should start." Like, why should we start first? All of us are here. Let's take pictures. And then I was on heels. My feet is hurting so bad. And then
she forgot about all that when she was running.
As if that's not enough, my friend came in. She was doing this. You guys see the power? My friend was like, "Let me fix your hair. Let me fix your dress." I'm like, "What's?" I'm like, "What's wrong with my?" She was like, "Oh, let me fix your dress." She fixed it, and then she was like, I wanted to turn around. She's like, "Let me fix your hair." I'm like, "What is wrong with my hair?" Only for me to turn around and David's on his knees. I'm like, "See, in Cameroon we call it tracation." See, I don't know. Okay, let me get my words together.
You do that.
I cannot explain what I felt because it's too deep.
The whole idea wasn't for this year, right?
Yeah.
So I made her believe that like it's never going to happen. 50 years down the road is when we're actually gonna get,
David, I didn't believe that 50 years.
She didn't believe it, but I didn't make it easy to like let it go.
I knew that if anything next year, like no. I knew the earliest.
Well, she in her head, she knew.
I knew that it was going to be next year because I feel like that's when we're going to be in a place
and
where
those
we want
those are all thoughts that came through my head because she will be looking forward next year. And then I will like probably prolong it, and like, or she will be looking at it like
looking for it next year.
Yes, she either gonna be looking for it like either my birthday or our anniversary, for something to happen. And I was like, hell no, I'm gonna do it on a date that doesn't mean a damn
true,
thing.
Though, to be honest, I probably will be looking for it. If it didn't happen this year, I knew for sure it was gonna happen next year because I knew that nothing was gonna happen this year. Next year something is going to definitely happen. So my antenna will be up like, okay,
yes.
It's his birthday, it's our anniversary, it's Valentine's Day, it's my birthday, stuff like that. I'll be looking for
She'll be looking all year long.
I was like, the part that you guys didn't hear in the proposal, I kept asking him, like when I ran away and then I was turning around, you guys saw me confused. I was like, "Are you serious?" I said, "Are you serious?" Like at least 4 times. "Are you serious?" I was like, "Babe, are you serious?" I'm like, I was about to say, "We talked about this. It's not supposed to happen now." I thought we had a plan. That's what was running through my head. And then I was just like, yeah, everything is just coming together. And I'm so grateful and I'm thankful and I'm happy.
It was definitely fun. It was fun, tormenting her all this while. Not in a bad way, but like, getting to know each other like more in depth. And then
David picks up a fight with me the whole entire week before that.
Yes,
before that weekend.
I wanted to make sure nobody snitched.
Every single day.
But yeah, that's how it happened. There was more to it, but like, those are the main thing.
Yeah.
We cover how like she was surprised and why we were dressed up and how her friend came to be there and anything else we left out?
No, that's about it. And the rest of the day we just had fun. We had like barbecue.
We went swimming and these girls took like literally the whole time that we went out to swim. We had a barbecue and to swim. They were sitting there. They were in the pool for 2 seconds and they got back out of the pool.
And wait,
2 of them made it to the pool. The rest of them did not.
No, 3 of us because we pushed the 3rd person into the pool.
Pushed. But that looked like a suicide right there.
But all of us got into the jacuzzi though. All of us were in the jacuzzi. So it was really a fun day. We had barbecue, we ate, we drank,
danced, played songs.
Oh my god, my friends, my sisters.
They enjoyed the jacuzzi and the pool.
Like we had the best time, the people around. Guys, there's just so much love in the world. Like we just need to open up. That's all I have to say. Like there's so much love out there. There's so much, babe, let me talk, okay? I'm getting emotional, but there's so much love out there. Just open up to that love. Okay. What else? I did a prank on David that saved it. I'm dead. Okay, I'm back. I did a prank on David, and I said the ring got lost in the pool.
They got me drowning in this pool.
Yes, watch out for that video. I think it'll come after this. I even forgot we had that video.
Me too.
Right.
They got me.
Yeah.
They got me.
Anyways, that's about it. That's the whole.
And she did another stupid. Let's not even get to that prank.
The stupid one.
The other stupid prank that you pull. Anyway.
Which one? We have another prank, guys. There's so much. Like, we have videos lined up for you guys. Okay. So there's 2 pranks coming up. There's more exciting videos, fun vlogs, and there's so much more coming. Like, this is the summer and we're pumped. We're ready. Let's get it.
So yeah, what she said.
And guys, TikTok is booming.
Okay, so before y'all start hearing all kinds of other nonsense, she's doing her hair again, one of her hair video. That will be coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Yeah. She's doing that sometime
hair series tomorrow. For my ladies. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm taking this down so you guys can see how it's just all over the place. I didn't lay my
y'all can see how it's looking like. Oh, hold on.
You guys see my
y'all see the anyway.
The hair. It don't move. It don't move.
Yeah. Keep that over there. Anyway, guys, thank you guys always for coming. And
thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you for all the messages. We love you guys. And yeah.
Without further ado, we'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget to like,
comment and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.